Philippine Information Agency, Kapihan na Zamboanga. Sharing with you timely, accurate, and relevant information regarding government programs, projects, and activities. Catch us every Thursday at 4 p.m. on e-media.
Buenos dias, Zamboanga! Welcome sa PIA Kapihan na Zamboanga sa SM City Minpro. Hatid sa inyo ng Philippine Information Agency, SM City Minpro, MCTV, and e-media. We are live at PIA Western Mindanao Facebook page and other government agencies' Facebook pages including PRO9, and we are also live via Pagadian Media, Isa TV Channel 17, PCH Cable TV, and via cable televisions here in Zamboanga City at MCTV and e-media. Happy Kapihan po sa lahat ng ating mga viewers. Ang Kapihan na Zamboanga will discuss important topics that will help you make more informed decisions wherever you are. And welcome muli sa ating mga viewers, especially our barangay information officers who are watching po dito sa Zamboanga City and of course all over Zamboanga Peninsula from our bayons and municipal information officers. Welcome sa ating program, and ngayon po sa ating episode, we will talk about, ngayong buwan kasi po ng May is we are celebrating the National Heritage Month. So we would like to know more about this. At makakasama natin, of course, from the National Museum here in Zamboanga City, makakasama natin Ma'am Maria Rosalinda Fernando, Supervising Admin Officer, and Sir John Mark Ojales, the Museum Researcher. Welcome back po sa ating program.
Buenos dias to everyone na nakikinig sa buong Zamboanga Peninsula. Thank you PIA for having us back, and we're happy to inform you the celebration for this month of May, the National Heritage Month.
Yes, thank you very much again, Miss Myra, for inviting us. Buenos dias, everyone. And we're happy also that we are here to share many things about our museum in Zamboanga City. Yes.
Siyempre, hindi lang about National Heritage Month. We would like to know more about kumusta na yung ating National Museum here in Zamboanga City. So for this year's National Heritage Month po, what key activities po or events na meron po inihanda ang National Museum Zamboanga City for the public?
On May 25, that's a Monday, we will have the Basic Pamansak Lecture Demonstration Workshop. We have Basic Pamansak. Pamansak is a traditional Yakan dance. So we will have a lecture, and the resource person will lead the participants in dancing the Pamansak. That's the ultimate output of the demonstration workshop. And then we will also have the MOA signing, a collaboration between the Universidad de Zamboanga for some activities during the fourth quarter.
So, ma'am, ito po bang yung minention niyo po na pamansak dance, open po ba ito na mapanood ng public or meron na po tayong targeted audience?
We will be calling for participants who are interested to join, and I hope they will follow our Facebook page so that they can register online.
Yes, oo, magre-register po tayo dyan.
Yes.
Dahil interesting to know about, yung culture, and then that's from Yaka, And then, lagi talaga nating ina-emphasize na Zamboanga City is very diverse. So marami tayong mga matututunan from different cultures here in our city. So among this po, which highlights or exhibits po would you consider a must-see and best showcase Zamboanga's history and cultural diversity?
Sige, before I'll answer that, Miss Myra, actually, this May 26, we will also have our launching of a new exhibition. Opo, so it's actually about the biodiversity. The title is Spirit in Nature. That's on May 26. Mag-o-open kami. So, ang mangyayari po nito, it's about yung mga visual arts. Last year kasi nagkaroon kami ng call for participation or call for entries, mga visual artists, for the visual artists in Region 9. So, last year, nag-start na silang mag-submit ng kanilang mga artworks, and among all those who submitted their entries, we have actually 19 yung nakapasok sa screening. So 19 po ng mga artworks ang mape-present dito that features about the biodiversity of the Zamboanga Peninsula. So, and also papaano itong nakarelate yung ating natural na environment with the community, with the people and our culture also. Anyway, going back to your question po, yeah, yung mga must-see that will actually focus on the Zamboanga's history and heritage. Actually, meron kami, for example, the exhibition of the Universidad de Zamboanga, tama. The Zamboanga Encounters. It's all about the maps, old maps of the Zamboanga. Yun, so
Bago po ba yun?
actually, 1 year na siya, ma'am,
1
no?
year na.
Yeah, it's 1 year already. So, ayun po, makikita natin yung mga old maps doon ng Zamboanga. We also have about Southern Philippines. This is about barter trading, how Zamboanga is connected with other, yung mga neighboring countries natin. Example, the Indonesia, Malaysia, and Borneo. And also we have the Hibla, okay, na gallery. So yung Hibla Gallery naman, no, nagfo-focus talaga ito sa textiles natin, sa mga Bangsamoro group. We have from the Maguindanao, Maranao. We have also from Yakan, Tausug, and the Yakan, Tausug, and Sama. Yeah, and the Sama. So I think these are the must-see also, no, among all our exhibitions we have in the National Museum.
Very interesting. Kasi parang, ako din parang last 2024 pa ata ako huling nakabalik sa museum. So we would like to revisit, no? Kasi I'm sure marami ng mga bago. Marami na rin tayong mga natapos na. I think before it was under construction pa yung mga ibang ano natin. And then ngayon, it's open. So, balikan ko po yung sinabi ninyo on the artist. Ito po bang mga artist na ito on the May 26 na i-open natin na exhibit? Local artist po talaga ito ng Zamboanga Peninsula.
Yes, that's right.
Oo.
Mga local artists ng
Peninsula.
Zamboanga Peninsula.
Okay, so not necessarily Zamboanga
yes,
City
not
lang.
only the Zamboanga City.
So 19 no na artworks which we will launch on the 26th of May. Wow, exciting po, no. So na-mention niyo na marami tayong a must-see din, no, sa museum during this Heritage Month. How are this year's naman po activities designed to engage yung ating mga communities more actively and not just as visitors but as participants?
Aside from the exhibition, and we also have, as we have mentioned last year, we have the Creative Hub. And for this year, we have Creative Tuesday, where students can dabble in artworks and other interactive activities. And we are happy to inform that our senior museum volunteers are the ones sometimes facilitating the Creative Tuesday. And also every Friday, we have a film showing featuring films about culture and the arts. Yes, weekly. And they can just come in. It's a walk-in activities. And also, we also have the Regional Heritage Forum in October. We will also highlight, we are still finalizing the theme and the resource person. And also, we also have the permanent exhibition and the changing exhibitions. And we see to it that, if possible, every quarter we have something new to offer to our museum goers.
Actually po, marami talagang mga pwedeng bisitahin sa museum. And I know na beyond this, marami pa tayong mga initiative and activities na abangan. What are your major initiatives po this year pa to promote and preserve Zamboanga's culture and history? You mentioned yung para sa October. So any more po na mga initiatives natin na pwede nating ma-promote, no, for the to preserve yung ating culture and history?
Yeah, actually I'm currently working with my research on the mapping heritage. This is about built heritage naman. Actually, soon magkakaroon na tayo ng soon. I'm so excited to announce, no. We will have the National Museum will already published a research. It's about the fourth pillar, a journey to a national cultural treasure. So that publication is solely focused, no, doon sa fourth pillar. So soon, mapapublish na siya, hopefully. And then we also have about the mapping heritage because there are so many built heritage we have here in Zamboanga City. And I think necessary na malaman natin yung ang halaga nito, yung mga stories behind this, no? So para mas ma-value natin yung ating history, and also our culture, of course. So, yun, those are some of our initiatives. Doon po yun sa side sa amin sa research naman, yeah. And also sa, yun nga, sa sinabi nating upcoming na magiging exhibition also.
Actually, siguro let's take this chance din no, to encourage yung ating mga parents or schools. Ngayon kasi is a summer season, so baka busy, wala pa yung mga ngayon, no, yung mga teachers natin. But sa opening ng classes, baka maybe they can encourage yung children natin or dalhin yung classes nila doon sa museum since open po yung ating mga weekly po na activities for them. And for this summer naman, sa mga parents natin, di ba? Yung nasabi niyo po na pwede silang gumawa ng art doon sa loob ng museum and they can watch mga movies, mga historic movies natin. So, yun, i-encourage din natin sila. So, paano rin po nagagawa ng museum na mas strengthen yung ating educational and outreach program, particularly for students, young audiences, and sa mga broader communities?
As of now, aside from the Creative Hub, we are exploring the possibilities of really engaging with the schools, especially the Department of Education. We would like to collaborate with them. And also, in the future, we will also be engaging with the higher education institutions like for the college students and for the senior high.
What are some, interested po ako, curious po ako. What are some lesser known stories or artifacts in your collection that you feel na deserve more attention from the public?
Siguro parang hindi naman siya masyadong lesser known. Pero I think deserved niya ng more attention. Ako gusto ko talaga, this is really very personal, no? Yung ating mga textile. Alam naman natin we have the Yakan Weaving Village, no? Meron tayong ganyan. Maganda kasi talagang makita natin yung stories behind that, no? Yung ating textile, yung mga distinct textile traditions ng bawat Bangsamoro group that we have here in our area. Iba-iba kasi yun eh. Iba-iba yung style, may mga symbols, the colors. So they have different stories to tell. So ang ganda, pag ito'y nalalaman natin, naiintindihan natin, sobrang ganda ng mga stories that we have. Although, I mean, everything that we have in the National Museum, all the collections, they have their own stories also to tell about the culture, no, of certain community or group of people. But for me, I think ito yung isa sa mga pwedeng kailangan talagang ma-focus din ng ibang tao.
Yes, iba kasi yung textile, sir, no? Kasi nga na mahahawakan mo siya, tapos masusuot mo siya, yun parang mas ma-appreciate siya ng mga tao. Yes po, ma'am, may addition.
I would like to add, since meron si JM personal na gusto niya,
Yes,
ako
baka meron.
naman, I would like to highlight our mga pagkain. Yung Zamboangueño cuisine. So I think it's one of the topics we can explore. Kasi JM is just starting and there's no stopping.
Yun, that's very important kasi gastronomy is also one of our focus
One of the
din.
trends na rin ngayon.
Oo, yun nga eh.
So, interesting din talaga. Malawak din po talaga yung food, no? Dito sa Zamboanga City. And then yung sa textile naman, I heard, meron kasi pong mga concerns regarding sa textile na merong mga gumagawa ngayon because of yung digitalization. I'm sure narinig nyo po ito. Because of digitalization, mabilis na lang gayahin yung mga patterns. So, hindi nalalaman ng mga tao na yun kasi mga computer generated na lang yun eh. Tapos lesser price. Syempre, mura siya kasi nga hindi na siya gawa ng totoong mga communities natin. So, siguro kaya nga mas magandang mabigyan siya ng importance para malaman ng ating mga community, ng mga tao kung gaano talaga kahirap, gaano grabe, intricate yung mga designs ng mga ginagawa. Every designs and texture may story talaga. Ako, na-appreciate ko kasi ito dahil nabisita ko rin yung mga Yakan Village, yung sa Tenon ng Isabela City. So, kaya na-appreciate natin siya dahan-dahan. Siguro kapag mabisita natin, no, yung ating yung museum, itong mga exhibit natin dyan, baka mas ma-appreciate nila. Lalong-lalo na ngayon sa mga, oo, sa mga kabataan, na mabilis na lang kasing gayahin yung mga designs and they will never know na ganito pala yung kahirap gawin siya.
Actually, it's very important na we have that knowledge kasi pag alam natin yung kultura, alam natin yung tradisyon ng community na ito, bakit nila ginagawa to, we can really give our respect to their work. And yun na nga maganda talaga na dapat tangkilikin natin yung mga authentic talaga. Yung talagang galing doon sa community. Ang dami na ngayon ng very trending yun, nagiging issue na siya. So dito kami sa museum, we would like to educate really the people of how these things are being done, are being made, and there are stories about this.
And aside from that, pinapangalagaan din naman itong mga communities na ito ng ating mga Department of Tourism. So pinapangalagaan nila ito para yun, ma-preserve talaga yung kultura nga ng ating mga communities. What are common misconceptions po do people have about Zamboanga's history and cultural heritage that you can share with us, no? And how is the museum helping correct them?
I think siguro isa is Zamboanga is defined by conflict. Alam naman natin talaga yan. Pero yun nga, meron kami talagang yung mga exhibitions, balik tayo talaga sa museum context. Ito yung pinapakita talaga natin at pinapaalam natin sa tao. Tulad sa amin ngayon, no, we have the barter trade. Okay? So makikita natin dito sa barter trading na talagang hindi talaga issue yung yung itong mga conflict na ito because there are other countries also. Hanggang ngayon, napaka-boom na yung ating barter trading. I think also one is yung Bangsamoro group, no? Na parang, or Bangsamoro culture that is all the same. Yung iniisip ng iba na parang walang distinction, na parang pag ito, sayakan, ito sa tausug, isa lang yan. Parang ganun yung iniisip nila. Which is actually, yun yung gusto nating maintindihan ng iba na they have different culture, they have different traditions, they have different stories, and we have to identify them correctly, no?
Actually, sobrang dami talaga pong culture dito sa Zamboanga City. Aside from the Tausug, Yakan, Sama, meron pa tayong Subanen, meron din tayo, 'di ba, sa mga areas, other provinces. So marami talagang dapat pang kilalanin. And tama po kayo when you say about misconception on conflict dahil yun talaga yung kilala sa atin. But hindi nila alam kung gaano ka-colorful ang culture and rich in culture and heritage din ang Zamboanga City.
And also how we correct this through yung pag-display natin ng mga collection na ito. Ito yung parati nating sinasabi. Itong mga collection na ito, hindi lang itong mga bagay-bagay na gawa lang nila. Tapos dyan lang, dinidisplay lang natin. Bawat collection, talagang binibigyan namin ng halaga na ito'y buhay dahil may mga storya itong binibigay sa atin. So each collection from each, for example, a different community or different group will tell about them. And that's how we present to the people and papaano itong mga collection na ito nire-represent yung mga community na ito. At dapat accurate kami at tama yung ginagawa din namin.
Aside from that po, how do we ensure na yung ating mga local traditions, hindi lang naman yun yung mga physical things na nakikita natin, yung traditions, yung language, yung indigenous culture, na properly preserved din siya and represented?
Ayan, sa amin sa museum, sa mga public programs namin, talagang hindi siya basta-basta, ito gawin natin, hindi ganun. Talagang pag-iisipan namin na tama yung mga ginagawa namin. Gaya nga ng sinabi namin, for example, ako, I am a museum researcher and I head the curatorial unit ng National Museum of the Philippines, Zamboanga. So, focus ko talaga on exhibition, research, and the publication, and the collection management. So, parte yan sa akin. Kapag gumagawa kami ng mga exhibitions, tama yung pagre-representa namin doon sa mga komunidad natin. So, that's how we do it. Also, we have, for example, sa textile namin, we have yung gamaba, no? Gawad ng mga Manlika ng bayan, no? So, ito'y pinapakita din namin para may pakita to keep yung mga indigenous knowledge alive at ma-recognize ng natin ngayon lahat. We also partners with the local and the national agencies also. We have partners. Kailangan yun sa aming mga museum para ma-preserve talaga natin. Very, very important yun. Kasama na yung community. Kasi lahat ng gagawin namin, kailangan alam nila at guided din kami sa kung ano talaga yung... Kaya nga napaka-importante.
Kasi sila yung mas nakakaalam.
Yes, nakakaalam. Ini-immerse namin yung sarili namin doon sa mga community kung saan pumupunta kami for research or for field work namin para mas maintindihan namin yung mga dapat gawin.
With the rise naman po of digital platforms, paano po nag-a-adapt yung museum, making heritage more accessible through online or hybrid initiatives? Alam natin no, na iba talaga kapag ikaw mismo yung bumibisita, nakikita mo yung artwork. But do we also adapt sa digital platforms natin?
For the National Museum of the Philippines, Zamboanga, we keep the online presence active through our National Museum of the Philippines, Zamboanga Facebook page. So I hope for those who are interested and you would want to keep abreast of the latest happenings, the latest public programs and exhibitions, please like and follow National Museum of the Philippines, Zamboanga Facebook page.
So at least no, nag-a-adapt tayo. Meron pa rin tayong sa digital platforms natin kasi easier access din to at mas madali nilang malaman kung ano talaga meron no sa ating museum.
Actually, meron din nga kaming mga posting like featured na mga collection para lang hindi lang yung collection namin andoon lang talaga. At least nakikita din nila, ito meron pala. Pero of course, para mas malalim pa malalaman nila yung about doon, kailangan pumunta talaga sila. Oo. So that's how we
parang
encourage.
teaser lang yun,
Yes,
sir.
ma'am.
Oo.
And I think, JM, it's nice to inform them that the publication that you will be, that NMP will be printing is also posted digitally in the National Museum of the Philippines website.
That's true. And that's free lang po na ida-download ito. Oo, free lang.
Okay, so good to know po no yung ganyang detail. And then can you share po, I think na-mention na natin yung mga partnership na ginagawa natin sa community, sa local government units. And can you share po any ongoing naman na upcoming projects natin or joint projects natin, expansion na we can look forward to? Pero I think na-mention na rin ni Ma'am yung sa October na activity natin. But are there more that you would like to share?
Actually, this goes hand in hand with our long-term projects also. And this was shared also by our director too. So, as JM mentioned, research is very important. That's why, aside from Ateneo de Zamboanga, we are also venturing with Universidad de Zamboanga for research collaboration that would ultimately translate to a community-led exhibitions. Meaning to say, yung lahat pinag-usapan natin dito about mga keeping the traditions, it will eventually translate to a community-led exhibitions kasi after magre-research, tinatranslate na natin ang presentation through the exhibitions and also through public programs. And eventually, na-mention namin kanina, we would like also to engage with the community. Eventually, we will go to the barangay and to the different schools highlighting, bringing the museum boxes, mobile museum boxes. So, parang maliit na museum nasa box. So, para yung sa mga hindi pa nakakapunta because of the distance, we will go to them.
Thank you po. Long-term direction po ng National Museum of the Philippines in Zamboanga City. Ano po yung ating priority areas for growth and what can Zamboangueños expect or even tourists expect in the coming months or years?
For the coming months and for the coming years, we are committing to having well-researched exhibitions. And we also listen to the feedback of our museum goers. That's why for all the museum goers, give us feedback so that we can always consider things that you feel should be highlighted.
Okay. Lastly po, baka we have message po no for this National Heritage Month, how important it is for us as Filipinos, as Zamboangueños to be able to learn more about our heritage, and message natin sa lahat po ng mga Zamboangueños to come and visit po sa mga hindi pa talaga nakakabisita no sa National Museum or any activities po that you can invite them.
Message, I would like to share the message from our OIC Director 2, Den. Ngayon, just recently, newly minted siya na Director 2 of Office of the Director Mindanao National Museum, Zamboanga. So, ito yung pinapadala niyang mensahe para sa ating lahat. Sabi niya, we would like to take this opportunity to invite you to visit your local museums as part of the celebration of National Heritage Month. Kasi hindi lang po ang National Museum of the Philippines, all of the museums are participating. This year's theme highlights our roots and horizons through the different engagement activities and existing exhibitions by our various museum sites. Actually, we have from Batanes to Jolo, National Museum of the Philippines. We hope to foster a deeper appreciation for the stories that shaped our past and visions that drive our future. In particular, please visit the National Museum of the Philippines, Zamboanga, located within the historic walls of Fort Pilar. Our galleries offer a unique window into the rich maritime history, diverse ethnography, and vibrant artistry of the region. Whether you are a long-time resident or a first-time visitor, there is always something new to discover. Let us celebrate our shared identity together. Yun po ang mensahe ng ating OIC Director 2, Marianate K. F. Misa.
Very nice message, no? That there is always something new
Yes.
to learn when you visit museums. I like visiting museums, no? Parang nakaka-relax siya. Oo, relaxing siya, tapos may natututunan ka pa. So anyway, no, sa ating mga viewers, if you have spare time or extra time, why not po visit, especially this month of May. We are celebrating our National Heritage Month. So any more message po?
To wrap up our guesting, I would like to invite everyone. Admission is free. You don't have to pay. You just have to bring your ID. And then the museum is open all days of the week, meaning to say Sunday to Saturday, from 9 o'clock to 5 p.m.
Thank you very much po. Again, ang dami po naming nakuhang mga new discovery din no, about the National Museum of the Philippines in Zamboanga City. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you for your time once again. Sa ating mga bisita po from the National Museum of the Philippines in Zamboanga City, we have Maria Rosalinda Fernando, their supervising admin officer, and Sir John Mark Ojales, the museum researcher po. Thank you very much. Thank you po at sana po more guesting po dito sa ating programa. And again, thank you very much po sa lahat ng ating mga viewers, especially po sa ating mga bayons, mayons, and sa ating mga provincial information officers. Thank you, and thank you rin sa following sponsors for this episode. We have Dunkin, Penguin Zamboanga, Karimadon, and Camiseta, all available and open to serve you here at SM City Minpro. Makikita pa po tayo sa ating mga susunod pang episodes ng Kapihan na Zamboanga sa SM City Minpro. Sa ngalan po muli ng Philippine Information Agency Director General Catherine Chloe De Castro at PIA Region 9 OIC Jocelyn Alvarez, ito si Myra Espinosa. Muchísimas gracias.
Mas pinadali na ang government transactions sa tulong ng eGovPH Super App. Pwedeng-pwede mo nang magawa ang lahat ng ito. I-download ang eGov app sa iyong smartphone o tablet mula sa App Store o Google Play Store. Pagkatapos, ilagay ang iyong mobile number at i-authenticate gamit ang one-time PIN o OTP para marehistro ang iyong account. Saka ilagay ang iyong mga pangunahing impormasyon at kumpletuhin ang facial recognition technology para sa verifikasyon ng iyong pagkakakilanlan. Para sa mas mabilis at mas maayos na serbisyong panggobyerno, gamitin na ang eGovPH Super App.
Philippine Information Agency, Kapihan na Zamboanga. Sharing with you timely, accurate, and relevant information regarding government programs, projects and activities. Catch us every Thursday at 4 p.m. on eMedia.